welcome to the Vent, Rebuild, or Focus podcast. I'm your host, that boy Reckless, and I have Glamour the Great, one and only Glamorous Glizzy. Understand, a man of 1,001 names. However, he remains the same. Understand me. It's a pleasure to have you always.
It's a pleasure to be here. You already know.
Absolutely. And just to let the viewers know, we are still on the rebuild process. We're gonna document the rebuild. When we have milestones, we'll definitely be tuned in. So just to start the segment off, you recently reached a milestone in your life, understand, during your rebuild. So congratulations, but let the people know, the good tidings.
So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Coming from you, you know what I'm saying? Like, your accolades is always good for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You tell me you're proud of me because you're my little brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? That does a lot for me. So, I just took a little fire watching class. I seen it. People had posted it. And I took the opportunity. I took off 2 days from work, you know what I'm saying, so I could go to this free class and grab this free trade. You know what I'm saying? I know I was going to pass it. You know what I'm saying? To help me build my portfolio, my resume, it makes me more valuable to have this. And then, when I get the job for it, it's more money. So,
No, absolutely.
take the opportunity.
You started off by saying a little fire-wise. Listen, that's not light. Understand? Anytime you add to your marketability, you add to your skill set to increase your revenue, is a major thing. Understand? And here at WeChat here, we don't despise small beginnings. You feel me? Because life is progressive, life is gradual. Understand? So no, shout out to you. That's definitely a major step. And just to being able to take the initiative of a free program, believing that, hey, even though it's free, that it could be beneficial to what I got going on. It says a lot. Understand? A lot of people pass on free certificates, and they don't believe in that it could alter or change their bag. Understand? But for you to take that initiative, it shows you that, hey, no, this rebuild process is something that's true. Understand? So shout out to that.
It's very true, very serious, and that's one of the reasons I actually went and did it, just to show other people, like, where I'm come from, where I'm at. I ain't from out here, and I'm willing to go take off from getting, paid, sacrifice. And then we're going to talk about that because with the rebuild process is long suffering, like how they put in the Bible, the fruits of the Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
It's long suffering. You see what I'm saying? So I had to go through in sacrifice. It's like in the same area. So it's associated with each other. So I had to sacrifice a paying job just to go and take this class, but I passed, so, everything is great.
So you had to sacrifice a bird in hand for a bird in the bush.
Basically.
Okay.
I like how you
definitely
put it in.
That's not easy to do. Understand? A lot of people listen, so we know in this world, contentment settles in on people to where they're like, no, I got this job. I'm not looking for nothing else. I got it. Even though the opportunity may be greater than what they had. The fear of going to something and not making it and giving up with something is heavy on people. Understand?
People get complacent, like as far as like they become a 10 on one level, right? And they scared to start and be a 1 on a higher level though. You see what I'm saying? So you a 10 right here, you're comfortable. But shit, start as a one on a higher level. You know what I'm saying? Like how Mayweather he used to go back and forth with his weight. You know, Roy Jones Jr. did it. Yeah, you were 10 on this level, but start on a higher level and become a one, and then become a 10 on that level, and then so
Hey,
it's kind of that
that's a
my mind.
dope. That is a great dope perspective. Like yo, you're a 10 on the most lowest level. Like just to put it in perspective, like you're a 10
Yeah,
on a low
yeah.
level, but to be a one on a high level is still greater than that 10.
Not 10, but people
So
don't realize that because it's places
you can't be
in their
that comfortable.
mind. Like,
You cannot be
not at
comfortable.
all.
Go ahead.
And then it's also like the risk taking factor. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a risk taker. Like, you're a risk taker. Like, you know what I'm saying? People say, like, think risk takers is like bad, caution, or danger. Nah, risk takers is actually being a man. We risk takers. Sometimes we choose the wrong field to take risks at, but now this is a risk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm going to
So,
take off from here and I'm going to make this happen. You know what I'm saying? It's a risk.
so now
So,
watch this. I'm gonna tell you where I grew at in risk taking, right? Because as an adolescent, I used to take risks for risk's sake. But as an adult, I take calculated risk, understand, to where it's
Wow.
research involved, it's scheduling involved, it's a know-how involved in the risk now. It's not just a spur of the moment. So absolutely, those who take calculated risk, the, the rewards are greater than just staying complacent. Absolutely, I agree with that.
Yeah, so that's what happened. But,
All right,
on to the next one then.
so how is you sacrifice to get into this position. Now you also mentioned long suffering. Some people suffer unwillingly. Understand? This long suffering that you may be going through in this stage of your life, is this a willing or unwilling?
So so at the core, I gotta say is willingly because I
All right,
choose to go through this when
that's
I
right.
ain't got to. So this is like I tell people like it's nothing locking me in, it's nothing holding me. It's something I choose to go through. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? But this is a part of rebuilding.
That's it. And so I wanted to highlight that hey, when we're going to rebuild or going through anything, like it has to be willing. Understand? We know the ambience, what comes with trying to go to another position and trying to better yourself. We know it's gonna be haters, it's gonna be naysayers, it's gonna be a lot of blockage. We know this, understand, but we persevere through it all. We long suffer through it all, knowing that the victory is ours. Understand? And when we do climb and reach that mountaintop and break through, it's gonna look crazy for them navigating on us.
Exactly. Then it makes you stronger. Like, people always say like, this person on, or you got love here, here, here. Okay, so I want to do it from here. It's gonna make me so stronger, knowing that I did it from rock bottom. Like, okay, I know I could go there. You know what I'm saying? I know I could do this. I know I could do this. I know I'm loved here, here, here. But I'm gonna do it right here. You know what I'm saying? So it just make me stronger, like as a person. Like when I complete all my goals and tasks, and people still looking like, damn, how you? Yeah, so I can do it. Like,
So now watch this.
God ain't gonna
Because
tell me that I can't build.
you saying something I don't want the people to miss, right? So
All right.
now watch this. Kevin Durant, right? Kevin Durant, he gets a lot of backlash for going to the Golden State Warriors and getting his championships. Understand why?
Right.
Because they just had went to the finals. They was already a great team, and it was like, well, you're a great player going to a great team. We don't respect these championships. Understand? And had he did it in OKC, he would have been revered more, respected more. So that's what Glamorous is saying. It's like, yo, he could go to different places and and take an easier role, understand, way more support. And however, he's locked into where he's at. And he's gonna do it from where he's at. Understand the role may be more tumultuous, but it's gonna be more respected for him. Understand?
Yeah. So to me, it's gonna be more respected. Like, okay, I did like this. I came from this and did it like this. You know what I'm saying? And but also, I'm trying to show other people like this. If I can do it, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't better than nobody. If I could do it, you could do it. It's just God created us all equal. So I could do it. Follow my lead. I'm saying if your lead wasn't working, follow my lead. What I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't downplay what I'm doing from nothing.
You know what? You said something. Yeah, something is outside of my house right now. The dogs are going crazy. For sure.
The dog's going in. I need you.
It's okay. But look, so you said something, and I'm gonna speak on it briefly, but then we'll finish. You said God created everybody equal. No, what I told you, he did not. He did not. However, he created this world with equal opportunities. Understand? He created this world, this earth equal. However, he did not create every man and woman equal. Understand? However, that's neither here nor there. Understand? Yeah. So, but that's neither here nor there. But no, man, I'm definitely, like I say, aside from you being my bro, just knowing your story and your background and what you had to persevere through from a youngin to now, you getting your 5 watts is definitely, I'm in admiration. Understand for sure. Like if
I appreciate
you
that.
could really do a documentary on who you are, understand? Like,
Well, all that's gonna come. All that's gonna come with time. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that's gonna come with time. I'm still like right now on my life. I'm working on the stage. Like, you know what I'm saying? We talked about the face cards and the stage. So I got stage and play on life. So timing. You know what I'm saying? It's time for everything. Just know that.
time for everything. Definitely time thing. So what else you got going on though? You got the 5 watts. What's your plans to use the 5 watts, and what's some during your rebuild process? Do you got anything going simultaneous to that? Like what's going on? What could we be looking forward to outside of work, occupation? You got any collabs going? Do you want to collab with anything? You got your own brands, Amaya George, saying beautiful brand. I definitely got to cop some merch this year. Understand? I've seen some things on once.
Okay, I like that. So that's basically, you know what I'm saying? So I was telling like my homie, he was telling me like we spoke this morning, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the homie 40. So he was like, what's next? And I kept saying, why you kept saying that? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it ain't that serious. And he was like, man, it's serious. And you know what I'm saying? Coach Brian taught him, coming with the game face on. It's serious. And it ain't time to play. So like I told him like, you know what I'm saying, I'm a boss. I ain't really trying to work forever. I'm building a resume, I'm building a portfolio, I'm building these things, that'll help me to build my business. Sometimes you gotta bring revenue in, to fund your business. You know how it goes. You're an entrepreneur. You got several business. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta fund this. You gotta feed your vision. So this is what I'm doing with these jobs. So I'm willing to work two jobs, whatever. Like what I'm saying. There's no days off. There's no seconds off. You see what I'm saying? I get rest, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I go through. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I have to go through a lot, walk to work, you know what I'm saying, get on the bus, walk, you know what I'm saying? I do what I gotta do. I don't complain, I go in there and do my job. So I'm hoping that, you know what I'm saying, I could transition this fire watch to a nighttime job so I can have two nice paying jobs, and I'm trying to fund my vision. Of course I'm trying to collaborate, of course, you know what I'm saying, especially with the family and our extended family, everybody we grew up with, they all got businesses and entrepreneurs. I was just talking to some people about party promotions, and so when it gets to that level, I'm trying to reach out to everybody that's doing productive stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to miss nobody, like, because everybody is doing stuff. We got DJs, the people that's creating candies for everything. You know what I'm saying? Doctors, all of it. Like this came from where we come from. That's our family, our extended family. So, I'm trying to collaborate with all of them. But I gotta get myself right first. That's all.
No, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Oh, this is definitely a year where you got to put yourself in the forefront before anybody. Understand? Because
Man,
I,
like
I was
women,
talking, I was talking to Wolf, um, and I was letting him know, hey, if you drowning, how could you save somebody? It can't happen. Understand? So, yeah, putting yourself forward is definitely key. Um, No, but that's like I say, man, that's what it is. We definitely have a plethora of talent in the family, a plethora of entrepreneurial minds, understand? So we definitely gonna collab on a lot of things.
and,
It's just
and
about
that and that that motivates me more. Like, like as far as the rebuild process, like, okay, you ain't gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole bunch of talent in your family alone, like your biological family.
right.
Just network with them. So just first
No,
network with them. You know what
absolutely.
I'm saying?
And this is why it's important for this to happen. Understand? Like this is years in the making. You dig? This is
So
we still on the ground right now. You feel me? Like this is
grind. It's the
years in the
grind.
process. Man. So
You
it's this is beautiful, man. Everybody's still in good spirits. Everybody still got a sound mind, and to get the job done. You know, man, I'm super duper old. Understand? However, I'm still in it for the taking. You feel me? So until we
don't
reach that
stop.
high, uh,
Yeah, it don't stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even back then, like when, I was in another type of life or zone, we had big, visions and dreams. We would put them in motion. Might have been the wrong way at the time, but, right now it's like, if I was to do that, I'd be taken away from the family and the
right.
extended side. I'd be taken away from people. Like, you know what I'm saying? So who am I to do that when, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm going to get with the program. Like, you know what I'm saying? How they say, if you can't beat them, join them. And I seen from the door, like, it wasn't about beating nobody. It was just like, see, this is a beautiful plan. You know what I'm saying? It's new technology. It's a new world. You know what I'm saying? Like the streets, these people ain't the same. There's no loyalty, none of that. Everybody on drugs and shit. So it ain't even the same. So, but this new world, and if my people are already in position, why not deal with them? Like,
That's
why
right.
not, Follow the lead. Like, it's simple. I don't
But
mind that. I don't mind followers. You know what I'm saying? As long as I got a great leader, because he's gonna
that's
lead
right.
me to be a what? Great leader. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping.
That's right.
So it's
So
rebuild.
I tell this to everybody, and I may speak on this tomorrow. Understand? I gotta go talk tomorrow at an event. But the 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 consensus is when the blind leads the blind, they both fall in the ditch, right?
In fact,
So when the man that has vision leads the blind, and they fall in the ditch, we have to held we have to hold that man at a 10 times more accountable. You see what I'm saying? We have to hold him 10 times more accountable because you had the vision and you led the blind still into the ditch. So we always got to be mindful of our leadership and how we lead, understand that. Because
you're right.
if we have the vision, we should not go into the ditch. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
But you
with
gotta
go ahead.
with the vision really still blind. They don't be knowing. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't know. They just know what they just know. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they just only can lead you to what they know. So yeah, they might not see that they about to fall into a damn ditch they damn self. So you
But
know what I'm
well,
saying?
no,
So yeah,
then they still blind then. Understand? But
they
I'm
still
talking about
blind. That was
those who are at a high level. So just
oh
like just like scammers, right? They have vision. They know, but they still lead the people into the ditch because they're corrupt leaders. You see what I'm saying?
yeah. Cameras
So
try to hit me today with that Facebook. I mean that cash app. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with
they
them?
don't do it. I want my money.
But
I
they
want
don't.
my money through ADP. Understand? Let me get that. I don't want it no other way.
Exactly.
Um,
But you know
but
that's part of like you,
go
they
ahead.
teach that too. Like only way you could like get caught is like being greedy. Like you know what I'm saying? You'll fall into it. If you greedy, you gonna try to get extra money, and that's how you get caught. Like 3 car model. You just walking by. You want more money though, so he beats you. Like you know what I'm saying? You got caught, you got sent. So you just be content sometimes with the money, or you know what I'm saying? Say like you say, I'm gonna work, or you know, however, I'm gonna let my business handle that. You're gonna be greedy for this fast money. I will never get caught.
Yo, do you know? I'm gonna share something with you. I've
Yeah.
been literally living off my socks. Understand? Like literally. Like I'm talking about, bro. I tell you
I
this,
need that stock.
whenever I get
I need
to
that stock app.
huh?
I need that stock app, but we'll get to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
just talking.
yeah. Literally, I've been living off my socks. And I don't broadcast it or anything like that, but the market we got to look at the market as it's been here since the beginning of time. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the who's who of millionaires and billionaires done gained from it. This is a
Yeah.
tool. This is a tool, right, of printing money. It's nothing new. To learn the market, buying shares, uh, selling shares, buying options, what's a call, what's a put. To learn the market is of what utmost important. Understand? I'm talking about if we all could learn the market.
No, you gotta do a tutorial. You gotta break it down, homie. That's the, you know what I'm saying? That should be your thing. You know it. I'm saying, like, you gave it to me before, what I told you. I'm gonna put money on it. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna get my money off of it. and they shot me down. They kept saying, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the fast money. You know what I'm saying? I
But,
ain't really do the research. You know
but
what I'm
this
saying?
is the
But
thing.
you know,
It can be some fast gains in the market. It can, right? But it still has to. It's still some research that needs to be done to know what companies to invest in, what companies are peaking right now, when to buy the dip. It's a lot, but we'll definitely get into all that.
yeah, but I know if you put money on JP Penny, that's you going out of business. You know what I'm
Also,
saying?
we're
But the
trying
one
to.
down here, so
If JC Penney is going out of business, you will want to short the stock. Understand? Meaning you will want to bet on it to go down.
you could do that.
Absolutely, you can make money in the stock market both ways.
Talk about I see that's like that. We gotta talk about that. I ain't know that. See?
Yeah, it's called options. It's called options to where you could put a put on it to say, hey, let's say JC Penney is at a $30 share price. And you say, well, I think since it's going out of business, it's going to be at $26 at such and such date. Oh yeah, that's a viable thing, and you can make money from understand. But
You
that's
definitely
a
gotta
conversation that we got to have. I could send you a lot of information because I'm in stock clubs. Like this, I've been. This how I literally been like living and eating. I'm in stock clubs, and it's really been great, especially in the interim. Like I lost a job and I was out of work for 2 months, so all I had was my stocks, and that held me. Just think about it: 2 months and no
tell you.
income. Right, 2 months and no income.
Yeah. Been there
And
before.
oh, the type of bags I bring in as far as work. So for
Yeah.
the stocks to be able to hold me up says a lot. Understand? And
That's
it's
a lot. So while you got the job and you still doing the stock, you know, you
right,
going over your other bonus.
right,
And
right.
that's good. Like, when I go back to like technology. So let's just say, because, you know, we go back to, I remember like grandmother, you know what I'm saying, and some of our uncles, they had stocks. You know what I'm saying? You hear about it. But no, I'm saying it was like we couldn't play with it. So now with the technology, like you saying, anybody could play with it. Anybody could get into the game. And that's what I'm saying about like you had to, you can't just be a 10 on this level. You had to start as a 1. And now you might be a 10 on the stock, so, you know, going to that level. So you see what I'm saying? So it's
Imagine,
all about we.
imagine me in the stock market, Madden level. Understand? That's where I'm trying to get to.
And I know that's you. So you know, so that's another that's a part of what I'm saying. Like the 10. So you used to play the games, the man. You used to bet the money, put the money down. Okay, but now you nice in stock. You ain't nice in man. That's you know what I'm saying. You probably is, but you know you probably ain't betting on it. You betting on the stock. Like on the saying, and this is how you eating. So you know. So you know stepped it up. You gonna say, okay, if I'm gonna be playing the game, it's about you're gonna beat this money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though that was about money, but it's gonna be about this money. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna learn everything. Like how you learn that. I'm gonna learn everything about it, and I'm gonna play. So you know what I'm saying? I tip my hat to you for that. Like, you know what I'm
Calculated risk. All goes back to calculated risk, man.
saying? Like calculated risk, man. It ain't just no taking no risk spontaneous. It's calculated steps, calculated
Calculated.
risk.
It's like, why am I sit my money in the bank? And this is all part of the rebuild, right? Because you got to rebuild your mind into what finances is really is and was really not. Understand? So why would my money sit in the bank to where you're gaining no interest? The bank is using it, and it's just a checking account to where I could put it in a money market account to where it's going to draw interest. Uh, and it's tangible to where I can use it and leverage it. You see what I'm saying? I can put it into a high yield saving account to where it is going to benefit me and not just the bank. That's a whole nother
Yeah,
topic,
that was
man. A whole nother topic.
smart.
We can talk about the financial rebuild too, understand? Because
Part
we,
of the
we
rebuild, like far as the tech,
right,
I say like financial, but you using technology, like people ain't they playing with the technology. They just, I do Facebook really for advertising, and marketing and things, but you see what I'm saying? Like that, it's bigger than the Facebook and Instagram and shit. Like, you know
no,
what I'm saying? There's a bunch of
absolutely.
ways to make money with technology.
The biggest thing, and then I'm gonna get off the financial. But the biggest thing our cultures say is I'm chasing the bag, I'm chasing the bag, I'm chasing the bag, and the ideology is flawed, right? Because anything you're chasing, you don't have.
Right.
So when we are getting money, it's how do I grow this money? I'm not chasing this no more. I'm actually getting it. So if I have the
Yeah.
mindset, if I don't got it, I'm gonna just spend it. So the mindset has to change to, well, how do I grow what I have? See what I'm saying?
See, that what I be trying to think. How could I grow what I have?
Yeah.
I got this site, I got little other adventures, but outside of that, like, what I'm saying, I'll be unsatisfied. Once I do something, I'm trying to do more. So I understand that. That's deep right there. But take my brother out for the financial knowledge. We chat here, you know what I'm saying? Take him out for that. He'll give it to you,
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm just striving, man. But look, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your energy, man. We could be back all year and years to come. Understand? We got a lot to talk about. I'm talking a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm here, man. But hold on, before we go, like, what you think about that game last night? Well, I mean, I don't know if you watched it, and I'm saying, what you think? What's
So
the
I was at work. I did watch it on the Direct TV app. Shout out to the Direct
yeah,
TV app. What I seen was I am rooting for Kyrie and the Mavs.
yeah,
Um, I seen it was over exertion of emotions. Understand going into that game for Kyrie. Understand Kyrie is a killer, right?
and
However,
Kyrie
he was
too.
so anxious. He was so anxious. Is a difference between being anxious and then eager, right? So he was anxious, which it weird on him. If he was eager, he would have had another type of energy going into that. But being that he had anxiety going into the situation, because you could look at it, he didn't perform well. Understand? However, game two,
Coming back,
game two, this is how I think it's gonna play out. I think the Mavs win in four. I think they go into Boston. They win. They win their home. They win their two games. And Dallas, they go back to Boston with a loss. And then they win on their home floor at six. That's how I see it playing out. These next three games, I think the Mavs are going to take.
yeah, I see Dallas winning. I just felt like, Porzingis, he was just like the key, but they gonna regroup, see how to play him. That's what they was doing in the whole series. They was regrouping and come on when they beat the Clippers and everybody. So that's
Yeah.
how I feel about it. But
No,
homie,
yeah.
I got it. You know what I'm
Porzingis did what he said. He was definitely the unicorn again. However, he did that, and Kyrie wasn't nowhere to be found. Understand? It was just the Luca show. So
saying?
no, it was just a Luca show.
But
Like only Luca was putting up.
oh, homie, but I love you. We'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay tuned. Y'all shop ZamayaJoy.com. Y'all shop WeChatHair.com. You know what I'm saying? Support our business. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Absolutely.
And plenty
Live life,
more.
pursue happiness fearlessly. We are here.